guys, what's going on? It's In the Gym with Team MassiveJoes. Training some arms, baby, at our preferred fitness facility, our home away from home, our gains factory. Anytime Fitness Glenelg, training with my brother in iron, MassiveJoe's National Sales Manager, Steve Mills, also known as Neve.
So we started off just off with some standing bicep curls.
Mate, did not start off with you on the second set curling 24s, mate.
Normally, I'll be honest, normally I only curl like maybe the 16s.
Yeah.
This is why there's a little bit of body English in here.
Yeah.
A little bit of front delt coming into it.
But you decided to come and crash the big hoses, usual private Thursday night biceps workout.
I need to get some biceps.
I usually fly solo.
The triceps have come to the party, but the biceps failed RSVP, you know what I'm saying, Joe?
I know exactly what you're saying.
So I'm trying to bring them biceps
The
up.
invitation got lost in the mail.
I'm trying to bring the biceps up, so I thought...
got caught in a spam filter, mate.
Alright, these were the 30... These are
those 30s?
These are the 30 kilo dumbbells. So there's a lot of body English.
Nevosh.
Not a whole lot of reps done on my own.
Nevosh. Mate, most people can't press 30s. Here you are, bicep curling them for reps, mate. And they're not the cleanest reps, let me be honest.
But they fucking hurt.
But let me tell you something. That a brother of mine taught me, mate, Ulysses Jr. He, some of the biggest arms we have seen thus far. Mate, he said with biceps, when you go on heavy, man, a little bit of body English is all right.
It is.
It's no problem.
We did the 24s. What did we drop to? The 18s, I reckon?
No, we just did the 30s, mate.
30s
Don't
down.
cut yourself short.
Oh, sorry,
and then
30s
you drop
down.
back to the 24s.
24s?
Yeah, 24s. For more reps, mate.
No wonder I'm struggling a bit here.
Mate, no wonder your biceps are sore today.
I know.
Just got to mention for the viewers at home, in the background you will see a little bit of a Team MassiveJoes fiesta going on, Neve.
Yeah.
Team MassiveJoes sponsored athlete Asha Coulthard was also filming tonight. Anytime Fitness Glenelg filming, what she's filming?
Back, I think. She's filming lats.
Back, man. We've got our brother and I, the big daddy in the blue shirt in the background as well. He's going to break down and bust out some moves for us in a second, if I'm not mistaken.
And Scooter.
And yeah, mate, Scooter was floating around in the background. We tend to crash Anytime Fitness Glenelg on Thursday nights, make it our own, don't we, Nevo?
Why don't you just told me I gate crashed you?
No, well, yeah, that's a good point. Well, usually I fly.
What way do we go here? What way do we go here?
I don't know.
What way do we go?
I'm not even looking at the workout. I'm not even looking what's going on in the background.
You're talking that much shit.
Mate, well, you did 7
All right,
for bloody 3 minutes.
Next up, preacher curls. So as you can see, I got my feet out the back.
Actual Superman preacher curls.
Yeah.
Why are they called Superman, Neva?
Because you got your feet out the back like you're flying.
Like you look like Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
his arms a little bit more swollen.
And I like this one because when I sit back, it takes a bit of the old deltoids out of it because you're not sitting as hunched over.
Yeah, that's it.
You can still see them contracting a bit through the movement, but they're going to, mate. They're attached to everything.
Yeah, but if you take this is a real cool way to do preacher curls, man. If you're sitting down doing preacher curls, a lot of guys will start swinging and using a lot of body English. By doing this, you kind of remove the maximum amount of body English possible. So you're still going to swing a little bit. Preacher curl is one of those movements you can't take your front delts out of the movement. It's actually impossible to do so. But by doing them Superman style, man, throw those legs out the back of that bitch, you can take a lot of that body English out, concentrate on squeezing them biceps for maximum gains.
Yeah, haven't made any mention of my singlet, mate. Limited edition.
Limited edition as in you cut it up with a pair of scissors before we left MJHQ to come train biceps.
Cut it up, spent 20 minutes Myron, the fashion label.
Mate, Neve, speaking of Myron, mate, I have to say, this is probably, and viewers at home, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is probably the leanest version of Nevos we have seen thus far.
Which is still quite sad, seeing as I'm sitting at quite a high percent body fat.
But look at the arms, mate. Look at the feathers. Look at the striations.
So for the
look at the vascularity in the right bicep, Nevos.
So for the last drop here, we're doing 1.5s.
Yeah.
So doing 1 full rep up, squeeze, half rep down, back up.
Yeah, yeah. So 1 full rep and then 1 top half rep.
Yeah.
That's why I call 1.5s.
Yeah.
Real good way to finish off biceps, especially these kind of isolation bicep exercises. Preacher curl is an isolation bicep exercise, man. And you can really squeeze and really fatigue that muscle out, man. And then we moved on to these here dumbbell hammer curls, man. Standing styles. Trying to work on that brachialis. Trying to work on the forearms, man. Trying to give those biceps a big look when you look front on. Because you know Neve, man. A lot of guys, they want, you know, when you look at them front on, they want them thick biceps, man.
I do not have that look.
No, neither do I. That's why we're doing hammer curls, man.
Yeah.
Because the brachialis is the side bicep muscle, man. Makes your arms look thick as from the front. Ain't gonna hit no bicep peak doing this though, man.
Nah, nice and you want that thickness.
And this here, we did a standard team MassiveJoes, man. So we did our warm-up set, 15 to 20 reps. Our first working set, 12 reps. Our second working set, up the weight, went 8 reps. Rest pause down the bottom. Chase another 4 to 5 reps. And this is what you're seeing here, viewers at home. This is our last set, man. So we've got the double drop set in his bitch. Started off with the 22s, dropped that down to the 18s just there, and now drop it down to the 12s. And I'm doing, went from isolateral now to both arms at the same time, as many as I could do. And then when I got as many as I could do, back to isolateral, man, and squeeze them bitches out.
You know what you're doing here, Joe?
What, mate?
You're just trying to get your swole on to bring them hoes home. Really, aren't you? That's what you're doing.
I'm just trying to build some arms, man. That's really all. I gotta say, I'm a little bit disappointed though, because my skin is so f***ing white. And I purposely, you would see this through the selection of exercises through his workout, I purposely tried to film the exercises while I would look the least white.
See, this
f***ing backfired on
this
me,
exercise here is directly under a fluorescent light.
Yeah.
So this is why I did it.
Yeah. Nevos at the moment has the same skin consistency as a...
normal person.
Yeah, pretty much. And Joe is just the abominable snowman.
You're the same color as the Beats by Dre headphones.
I'm actually standing behind you right now. You just can't see me because I'm transparent.
So what we did here is we did just standing easy bar cable curls.
Yeah.
Straight away, flipped around, and did them drag curls.
Superset into them drag curls, man.
So you're keeping the bar pretty much just goes straight up and down.
Yeah.
And you're pretty much just pulling it up straight towards you.
Yeah.
Still using your biceps. You hit
delt.
Yeah, you hit a bit of delt, but pretty much majority you just want to be squeezing those biceps up.
Yeah, man. And to be honest, like your form with this is not entirely correct, man. You should be coming up a lot higher than that. When you're doing drag curls, you should be able to get that barbell or that easy curl bar right up to your chin, man.
Really?
Really, yeah, really contract the shit out of those biceps.
I can't f***ing do that.
At this stage of the workout, it's pretty hard though. Biceps was fatigued. And then we moved on to these high cable curls, which is a bit of a Team MassiveJoes variation, man. Did the kneeling on the floor instead of standing.
You do your best work on your knees,
I do, mate. But the reason why we do these kneeling instead of standing, it takes the body English out as well. You can't swing as much, man. And what we did here, we just did reps of 15 to sets of 15 to 20 reps with a rest pause in a constant tension position. Pause there and then chase a few more reps. And then, boom! Front double biceps, mate.
Lights out, game over that is, Joe.
Yeah, it's not probably, you really f***ed the filming after that. You got me on the worst possible angle.
You told me to get you from the side.
And boom! Big Neve in the house.
No bicep peak on the right hand side there though.
Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Angry Face. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of In the Gym with Team MassiveJoes. Where we come to from Neve.
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive.